Welcome back to another edition of the Rams Roundup here at the Rose Hill Gym, focusing on the men's basketball team. Drew Casey here with head coach Jeff Neubauer. Coach, it's been about 3 games since we've last done this, so why don't we just take a brief look at those 3. It starts with the UMass win here at home, beating a team twice in one season. How difficult is it to do that?
Well, it's especially hard when you win at their place first. I've just found that through the years, and it's something that one of my former bosses, John Beeline, used to talk about all the time. So the fact that our team responded, we got down early in that game, and we were having a tough time scoring, but we scored 27 consecutive points, had a lot of guys shoot in threes, and really that segment in the first half of the UMass game is as good as our offense has looked, at least in the A-10, maybe all season. So really good win for our team. UMass has gone on, and they continue to win games in the A-10, but we have been fortunate to get them twice.
The next game for you guys, 2 games ago now, was at St. Louis, at Chaifetz Arena, a game that was really back and forth throughout in the first half. You guys struggled to make the 3 early on, came on late in the second with a 3-point shot. St. Louis came out of the gate in the second half really strong, ends up winning by, I believe it was 8 points. What went wrong for you in that game, or where would you like to improve?
Yeah, so first of all, our defense for this 3-game segment that we're talking about has been very good, especially in the 2 wins. And then at St. Louis, it was reasonable. So it wasn't the best we've ever played, but we did a lot of good things defensively. What happened in the game is we stole the ball continually in the first half, but like we've struggled all year, we just weren't able to convert in transition. So we got steals, and then we would turn it over in transition, or we wouldn't score the ball. So, that's been a focus. It's been something we've worked on here recently, but it's been something that we've known all season has been a weakness of our team. Also, in the half court, we got some pretty good looks from 3. We didn't shoot the ball very well.
LaSalle, the most recent game, a 56-53 road win just back on Wednesday at Tom Gola Arena, a game that maybe someone watching the game would not have been saying wow at the offense, but on the road, a gritty defensive win. What does that say about your team?
Yeah, both of our games that we've beaten LaSalle have been defensive struggles, and so that is a credit, I think, to both teams, because both teams have struggled offensively this season. Neither Fordham nor LaSalle is a good offensive team. So when you are in that situation, you've got to be gritty and you've got to defend. So really proud of our defense in that game. There were long stretches, especially early in the second half when LaSalle did not score. And so proud of our effort and proud of the fact that we were up 10 late in the game, gave up the lead, meaning we were down 3, and our guys stuck with it and made sure we won.
A big storyline maybe in that game is Mandel Thomas finally gets back into the lineup, obviously limited a little bit, but just having him back on the court, what does that mean to the overall team?
Well, just him playing 8 minutes. The minutes are so valuable just to be able to squeeze everything we can out of this team. So really proud of him. He's fighting. He wants to play. It hurts him so much to not be able to go out and support his teammates. Right now we just have to play him in short stints and, see how his health improves.
The last couple of games, there's been a concerted effort to sort of shorten the bench. Now with Mandel back, we're talking 6, 7, 8 guys. Is that something we can expect here down the stretch to continue?
Yeah, I think so. And if you look around the Atlantic 10, it's very consistent in this league. The only team that really plays a lot of guys, I think there are 2, Davidson and St. Louis. They both will play maybe 8, 9, or even 10 guys. But other than those 2 programs, most teams in this league are playing 6 and 7 guys here in February.
14-12, 5-10 in the A-10 season, 3 games in the A-10 regular season before Brooklyn. Is there a specific mindset for those final 3 games, or is it still one game at a time?
Well, the phrase we've used with our team is the hay is not in the barn. And all we're trying to say is we have work left to do. So this isn't one of those situations where we've had 107 practices and we've worked all hard all year, and now we have to go play. No. We have to still improve. And so as long as we have that growth mentality going into the final couple weeks of this season, then our guys are doing the right things.
Coach, last question. The next game coming up, of course, is tomorrow, Saturday afternoon in the Rose Hill Gym against Davidson, a team that's very talented in terms of the leading score in the A-10. But what can you guys control in that game? What are you looking to do in that game?
Yeah, so you're right. Jack Gibbs, who is the 3rd leading scorer in the country, is not something that we can exactly control. We can try to deter him and slow him down, but he is a special scorer. What we're going to try to do is compete at a high level defensively. Our team has done that consistently throughout the season. We haven't always stopped people, but our effort has been amazing. That is something we control, is our effort.
Coach, thanks so much. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Continuing the Rams roundup here from the Rose Hill Gym, Fordham men's basketball. Drew Casey now joined by Ryan Rhoomes, senior forward for this team, coming down to the last couple of games of the regular season in his senior season. And Ryan, it's been a while since we've had you on here, but the last 3 games, that was the last time we put one of these together. So we've got UMass, St. Louis, and LaSalle. How would you assess the team's performance overall in those 3? Guys went 2-1.
I think we've been playing pretty well as of late. We need a few more wins, obviously, but I think the overall play of the team is pretty good right now.
In terms of maybe a mindset coming down the stretch here, you've been here before, you've grinded through an entire Atlantic 10 season time and time again. What's some of the advice that you're giving to these younger guys? You're 15 games into the A10, 3 more left in the regular season, and then the tournament. Is there a message you have to give to the younger guys?
Pretty much just keep playing. Our goal is we don't want to play in a playing game. Me and Dell have been there twice before. We don't want to play in a playing game, so hopefully we get more wins so we can get a solid night, first night.
Talking with head coach Jeff Neubauer maybe a week or 2 ago, you guys lost a tight game. There were a couple of plays, obviously, in every game that can go the other way and change the focus of that game. Coach said that a teammate of yours texted you and said, "This one's on me." Does it feel like the team necessarily maybe is playing for the seniors a little bit here down the stretch?
Of course, yeah. They obviously want us to go out winners. Yeah, we've been losing in the past, so they want us to go out winners. They want to do things that have never been done at Fordham, obviously. So it does feel like people are, playing for us. Joseph Sartuni comes out and tells me, I apologize for, not getting you this win, things like that. So, you can tell that they're playing for us.
It seems like this season has had a different type of buzz to it a little bit. It seems like you guys are having a lot of fun. Would you say you're having the most fun you've had here at Fordham playing basketball?
Yeah, I can say that. As my senior year, this is probably the most fun I've been playing here. We're winning a lot more. We're playing better. It's just the overall atmosphere of the game and the team is different.
Got 2 more regular season games left in the Rose Hill Gym. You've done a lot of special things here. Is there something you would love to maybe finish off your Rose Hill Gym portion of your career with 2 games left?
I just want to go out there and just play hard, get more wins for the team. That's all I really care about right now.
Ryan, last question. Davidson comes up. They've got the 3rd leading scorer in the country in Jack Gibbs, leading in the A10 by a long shot. What are you guys going to try and do on defense to try and slow him down a little bit? It's going to be pretty much impossible to stop him, but what are you going to look to do to try and slow him down tomorrow?
We're just going to go out there and just defend. He's a phenomenal player. He's going to do what he has to do, but all we can do is go out there, play hard, and defend him to make him miss a couple of shots, alter a couple of shots, and hopefully things turn in our favor.
Ryan, thanks so much, and best of luck going forward.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Rams Roundup with the Fordham men's basketball team here in the Rose Hill Gym. Come back to the Rose Hill Gym tomorrow, Saturday, against Davidson. The Rams will take on the Wildcats. Jack Gibbs, the leading scorer for Davidson, and the Rams looking for A10 win number 6. 3 games remaining in the A10 regular season. They then go on the road, return home, and then it's off to Brooklyn for the A10 tournament. Thanks to head coach Jeff Neubauer and senior forward Ryan Rhoomes. And join us next week for another edition of the Rams Roundup. Tomorrow's game against Davidson can be heard live 2 o'clock Eastern Time on the Atlantic 10 Digital Network and on WFUV 90.7 FM and WFUV Sports.org. Drew Casey saying so long from the Rose Hill Gym. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.